Hi. Hi there. Hold on a sec. And hello, and welcome to Big Jim's House Blogcast number 37. And it is Sunday night, March 24th, 2019. I'm just pouring myself my new craft beer here. All right. So, I haven't tried it yet. So, anyways, I haven't tried this beer yet. So, all right. From what I think of it so far. Anywho, hey Tony, how's it going? Sunday, March 24th, 2019, edition number 37 of Big Jim's House Blogcast Live. And we're live. I'll go over my intro, and I'm going to say a few dirty words like damn, bitch, and the F word and the S word. And yeah, I just got home from work. I did it 4 hours today, double time. Easiest 4 hours you can bet. Easiest 4 hours you can bank. So, all right. Let me grab a beer here. All right. So, anyways, we'll go over to Craft Bridge. Hold on a sec. Random harmonica solo. So, anyways, I see Matt St. Pierre's joined us. We're going to do some birthday shout-outs, countdowns, Friday's blogcast recap, plus the weekend recap today, yesterday and today, and we'll go into some local events. We'll talk about the WKRP in Cincinnati spinoff, the new WKRP in Cincinnati back. Classic retro review, another classic retro review of Cannonball Run. Wrestler nobody's ever heard of in a long time, if you remember Corporal Kirchner from the mid-'80s, WWE. We'll go over the career highlights of Pete Rose. We'll talk about the one-off group between Jimmy Page and David Coverdale called Coverdale Page, if you remember them. We'll talk about last Saturday, the late guitarist, surf guitarist, legendary Dick Dale passed away, so we'll go over his career and how a land speeder works. And another review of The Dirt, which I saw last night on Netflix. So, anyways, my beer here is called Swingbridge Blonde. It's an ale. And it comes to us from the Manitoulin Island, Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. It's got the barley, malt, hops, yeast, wheat, and you can certainly taste that. So that sounds pretty good. All right, so I want to do a few birthday shout-outs here. Saturday was Debbie Miller's birthday. I want to give a happy birthday to Debbie Miller. It was also Wendy Gale Norman's birthday. And today I want to give a shout-out to Jennifer Kellett. Jen, I hope you're happy. I texted you a happy birthday today. You're probably at the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. Oh, yeah, going through a nice steak. So Jen, happy birthday to you from Big Jim's House Blogcast Live and me. So we're gonna do some countdowns here. My birthday's in about 11 days, so that'll be good. Tuesday, April 2nd. Good Friday is in 29 days, and let's see, Mother's Day is in 52 days. Summer is 68 days away. May 2-4 long weekend is 60 days away. I can't wait for that. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, hold on here a sec. There's another random harmonica solo for you there. Um, yeah. Today, oh, on Friday's blogcast, I talked about the boy, no, they're a boy man band, a couple of good songs, Soul Decision, broke up in 2005. Talked about the Bernie Madoff of boy band managers, Lou Pearlman, and how he defrauded. Oh, Stewie. All right. Glad you could join us, Stewie. Just going over my craft beer review here. It's called Swingbridge Blonde, and it's by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. So this beer I would rate about 3.5 out of 5 stars. So it's pretty good, Stewie. You go on and take it up. Take a head to it's at your local liquor store. So Friday's blogcast, we talked about the Bernie Madoff of boy band managers, Lou Pearlman. The man had defrauded over $300 million from investors, and passed away. He was eventually indicted and sentenced to prison, where he died. We talked about the retro review of Tango and Cash, the buddy cop movie with Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell from the 80s. Lots of testosterone, one-liners, big hair, at least the Kurt Russell's part. What else do we do? The Brooklyn Brawler, Steve Lombardi. I went over his long career with the WWE, WWF, and he'll be appearing at the Sarnia Pop Culture Show. A step in the right direction for those guys. Hopefully we'll have more like celebrities and that appear at Comic Cons like New York and all that. And so, and then we talked about the mid '80s action comedy series, Hardcastle and McCormick. Premise for that: retired judge, ex-con team up, go after the cases that slip through the judge's fingers, and the ex-con gets to keep the Coyote car. Great car, awesome car. So, yeah. Denise, I see you joined us. And then we talked about, show me the likes, show me the loves and likes for Big Jim's House Blogcast. So, all right. So anyways, we also talked about the Stanley Cup final between the 1998 Stanley Cup finals between the Red Wings and the Capitals, and how it was a bittersweet moment for Vladimir Konstantinov and the rest of the Red Wings as the previous Stanley Cup '97, they went out partying in a limo. Vladimir Konstantinov and 2 staff members from the Detroit Red Wings, and the driver fell asleep at the wheel. Big crash. It ended Konstantinov's career, but And so, hold on, people. There was another random harmonica solo out there for the harmonica junkies. So, drinking Swingbridge Blonde. Oh yeah, that I want. Oh hey, Jocelyn, that I took off the dressing this morning. Francis, how are you? Why don't you stick around, because I'm going to do a review of the Dirt movie a little later on. 50% of it's bullshit, and another 50%, it happened, but that's not the way it happened. So, anyways, yeah, I took the dressing off when I got home this morning. So, oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, still some more dressing to, you know. Um, so yeah, this happened when I was like, I rescued a couple of supervisors from a buffalo stampede right outside of Waterville. Hi, Jocelyn. So, anyways, my weekend recap. Um, as you know, Friday night, the blogcast, and then Saturday morning, Denise and I head to the States, picked her up around like noon, got into the States around 12:30. It was like maybe a 20-25 minute wait. Um, uh, Not really. I mean, at times it stings, but it just doesn't really hurt. I burned. I did something stupid. I should have been wearing like an arm brand. Oh yeah, Francis, I read the book too, and so 50% of the film doesn't. It happens, but it's not the way it happens. These certain events happen. Like I'll give you an example. Like Vince Neil, the Razzle drunk driving crash. He was driving a Ford Pantera, not a Corvette. So, and there's lots of inaccuracies in the dirt. I'll point them out later on. So, all right. Big Jim's House Blogcast. Oh, and Francis, if you're wondering what beer I'm drinking, it is called Swing Bridge Blonde, and it is by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. Not a bad beer. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. 3.5, 4 out of 5 stars. It's got a sweet taste, barley, malt, hops, yeast, all in there. So, hey Harvey, how's it going? You weren't around tonight, so I had an easy 4 hours at work. So, and I took this off, Harvey. So, I mean, it doesn't sting. So, anyways, and Harvey, in case you're interested in the beer I'm drinking, the craft beer, Swingbridge Blonde. So, all right. Yeah. So, anyways, we got into the States around, I'd say 12:30, I guess. And then I put, yeah, we went to, oh God, Kroger's. I put $11 of gas worth of gas in. So, and that almost, from half a tank, that almost, my tank was like on half full. So, and then it went down. It went almost full. So from there on, we went to Walmart where I had to get Joe Murphy his 2 things of eggs, 2 milk, 2 turkey. I got a turkey bacon later at Aldi's, but oh yeah, my beer. And so, anyways, go to Aldi's, pick up some stuff there, and then I had money left over actually. Actually, $10 left over. I must have spent. I know how much I spent. $70 US. So the dollar's not good and it's not great. It's not bad. So yeah, and then on our way back, we were like, we were debating whether or not to go to that Checkers, that little drive-through, because they had some really, the food looked good and it had like really great deals. Like it's rather, that Checkers restaurant is right at the Pine Grove, like in that little plaza where you first come off the bridge. Drove through it, wasn't feeling the vibe, so it was maybe a little after 2 anyways. That's when Arby's down the street has their $1 slider menu, plus $1 drink, $1 shake, $1 fries. So you could get, and if you're looking for on the cheap, between 2 and 6 p.m., it's Arby's, $1 menu. Because you could, like, for under $5, you can have a filling lunch. So, yeah. I forget what Denise had, but I had like the dollar drink, the dollar turkey, roast beef, chicken, and yeah, it's about like, yeah. And yeah. So, and getting back wasn't too bad. Actually, there was no line up at the Canadian side at all. I had to wait like 2 minutes. So, all right. Yeah, what else are we gonna say? Big Jim's House Blogcast Live, Sunday, March 24th, 2019, and we are number 37. So hard to believe I've gotten this far. So, yeah. So anyways, and then we had a nice like steak dinner at home, and then I watched The Dirt. I wasn't too impressed by that. I'll get to that like later on. And then Sunday morning, I just went to the gym and I had to do like my daily cook. And I worked today from 3 till 7. So it was just a ghost town in the plant. So, anyways, yeah. So Swing Bridge. All right. That there, and so, anywho, all right. So, anyways, I'm gonna go over some local events here. All right, yeah, showing the likes. All right, there we go. First Friday, the Downriver Band is at the Hog Bar downtown in Sarnia. Friday, April 5th, 9:15 p.m. I don't know if there's a cover charge, but this is a good band, and the Hog Bar is an excellent bar. Saturday, April 27th is Community Park Cleanup Day from 10 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. and you can register at City Hall if you live across from a park and want to feel the need to clean it up, beautify it. You can go to City Hall and register. Sarnia Craft Ribbon Beer Fest present the AC/DC show. Saturday, June 22nd, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., 730 London Road. This isn't the Kinsman Rib Fest. There's two different ones. So this is out at the Hiawatha Horse Park. So, so win-win for all of us who like ribs. The Imperial Theater Sarnia, Elton John, The Hits, April 21st at 8 p.m. April Wine Live, May 3rd, 8 p.m., $69 for ticket. Led Zeppelin Physical Graffiti, Saturday, May 25th at 8 p.m. The Sarnia Pop Culture Show, Saturday, April 14th, $10 to get in. 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. at the Point Edward Arena. And they will have as a guest Steve Lombardi, the Brooklyn Brawler, WWE wrestler, long time, been tenured with the company 30 plus years, I think. With comic books, artists, cosplay, toys, games, superheroes. Looking forward to that, actually. July 22nd, 2019 at Budweiser Gardens is Def Leppard with the openers Tesla. That starts at 7 p.m. I don't know how much the concert tickets are. May 30th to June 2nd at Centennial Park in Sarnia is Sarnia Poutine Feast. Free admission, I think last year there were 5 or 6 different poutine vendors. It was good. I normally don't eat poutine, but it's all right. So, hold on a sec. Threw out another random harmonica solo there. Friday, July 5th, 10:30 p.m., Sarnia Kinsman Rib Fest in Centennial Park, Sarnia, presents 80s Gone Wild. It is a hair metal tribute. I don't know if there's a cover charge. You'll have to go on the website. It's also the Sarnia Kinsman Rib Fest that weekend in Centennial Park. So, and Kelly McNally McGarry, I see you've just joined us. Give a shout out to you. Welcome to Big Jim's House Blogcast Live, number 37. And Saturday, April 27th, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. is Name That Tune. Oh, yeah, Kelly, I'll give my thoughts on that later on the blogcast. I finished watching it last night. I thought 50% of it was crap. The events happen, but that's not the way they happen. That's my take on it. It's just, I'll talk about that later on. I watched it too, and it's just weird, because I grew up with this band, and so listening and owning all their records, and so anyways, Point Edward, Name That Tune, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., Bottoms Up Bar and Grill in Point Edward, hosted by Michelle Dion and DJ Rob. It's a fun time. Get a team together. You're going to be going up against Big Jim's House. Last time we took number 2 position. So, Ken Cook, glad you could join us. So, oh God, and the beer show, Friday, May 3rd, May 4th, and Saturday, May 4th. Cost is $10 a day, or it's $25 for a weekend pass, and they have 10 to 15 different craft beer vendors there. Bayside Mall, downtown Sarnia. Went last year and the year before. Had a great time. And Ken, if you're wondering about, good. Glad to see you guys are tuning in. If you're wondering about the craft beer I'm drinking tonight, it's called Swingbridge Blonde, and it's by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. And I would give it 3.5, 4 out of 5 stars. It's good beer. It's in your local liquor store. The beer show, and I'm guessing that the Manitoulin Brewing Company might be at the Sarnia Beer Show. So the beer show, Friday, May 3rd, set to Saturday, May 4th. $10 a day, but $25 for a weekend pass. So, and there's next Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the Indian Taco Sale at Patterson Presbyterian Church, 120 Russell Street in Sarnia, Ontario. And that is, they have really good tacos. Friday, March 29th, also, open mic night, 9 p.m. at Lizard's Bar and Grill in Sarnia, Ontario. So, you got to check that out. Lizard's, good bar. So, all right. So, anywho, we're going to, oh, God, yeah. So, anyways, we're talking about we switch gears here for a minute. If you've ever heard of, most of my viewers know remember the show WKRP in Cincinnati. The new WKRP in Cincinnati debuted September 91 to 1993. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do some minor adjustments here. So, all right. There we go. Debuted from September 1991 to 1993, 2 seasons. It's a sequel to the original CBS sitcom WKRP in Cincinnati. Even though it only had like 3 of the original cast members returning, Gordon Jump as station manager Arthur Carlson, Richard Sanders as news announcer Les Nessman, and Frank Bonner as Herbert R. Tarlick, the sales manager. Actually, Howard Hesseman, who played Dr. Johnny Fever, shows up on a recurring basis. And for 2 episodes, Lonnie Anderson, who played Jennifer Marlowe, showed up for 2 episodes. And in 1 episode, Tim Reed, who played nighttime DJ Venus Flytrap, showed up for 1 episode. And Lillian, the actress that played Lillian Carlson, the station owner, and Arthur Carlson's mother, Carol Bruce, her character showed up for at least 2 episodes. So the new WKRP revisits WKRP. Its 50th anniversary is apparently approaching. Carlson hires a new program director, Donovan Adderhold, to turn the station around because it's been slipping in the ratings, and a DJ committed a major FCC violation, which could cost the station its license. So, and Donovan Adderhold also hires 2 new morning people, the morning maniacs, as they call them, Jack Allen and Dana Burns. Jack Allen was played by Michael Desbar. They're a couple that they're a married couple, but they're going through a divorce, but they still work together. So, and he also hires nighttime DJ Mona Loveland, played by Tawny Katane, video vixen from the 80s. She went kind of cuckoo I think 10 years ago. She was married to, she was the chick in the Whitesnake video. Here I Go Again, On Top of the Car. Married to David Coverdale. She dated Robin Crosby from Rat. And then a baseball player, Chuck Schilder. And then she went kind of loco. And then last I heard, she was like, I don't know. But that's another blogcast topic for another day. The frequency for WKRP in Cincinnati was never revealed, but it had people talk, like Johnny Fever once said it had 5,000 watts. The only cast members never to reprise their roles were Gary Sandy, who played program director Andy Travis, and Jan Smithers, who played like Bailey Quarters. They stayed away from this. Like I said, the series lasted 2 seasons, and then it was canceled. It was canceled because it wasn't making enough profit for investors to back it. It was too bad because it was all right. It wasn't great. It wasn't a great TV series. So, and yeah, so the new WKRP in Cincinnati. So, all right. Now, oh wait, hold on, guys. Fixing something here. I'm gonna do a retro review of the movie Cannonball Run. Oh, god damn. I had that like right. Hold on a sec. All right, there's your random harmonica solo. Finishing off this like craft beer, Swingbridge Blonde by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. So not a bad beer. I would like definitely drink it again. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. So, all right. So, anyways, give me some likes. Show me some likes there. Like I said, we're going to do a retro review of Cannonball Run, 1981. This movie is not politically correct. I mean, it's starring Burt Reynolds as JJ. Thank you. Burt Reynolds as JJ McClure. Dom DeLuise as a sidekick. Farrah Fawcett as Pamela Glover, a girl who's into trees. Roger Moore as Seymour Goldfarb, but he pretends to be like a secret agent. He's heir to the Goldfarb Girdle of Fortune. Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. as like they travel in a Ferrari. Tara Buckman and Adrienne Barbeau as a pair of like women. They travel in a Lamborghini and they've got cleavage and they show it to the male officers, and they actually win the race. So Terry Bradshaw and Mel Tillis, a couple of good old boys in a truck. Jamie Farr is a rich sheik. Jackie Chan is part of the Japanese team. It's a cross-country race from Connecticut, from coast to coast, Connecticut to California. JJ and Dom DeLuise character have an ambulance, and they steal it from a hospital, and they are looking for ideas. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. All right. I just had to get myself another beer. So, anywho. All right. Yeah, pours down nice and easy there. All right. Anywho, yeah, Cannonball Run. You punch a time. You're in your car. You punch a time card to indicate the departure time, and then you take off. You got to avoid cops. All right, Kelly. Yeah. Actually, what kind of wine, Kelly? Anyways, along the way, they need a doctor. JJ and oh God, what's his name? Victor. JJ and Victor. They need a doctor for the trip, for the ambulance, to make it look believable. So, and their story, and they pick up Dr. Van Helsing, played by Jack Elam. He's a proctologist with a huge hypodermic needle. He's got bug eyes. He did work in Pennsylvania, Transylvania. Victor found him. JJ, doesn't want to know where Victor found him. So, anyways, everyone goes cross country. So, Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. have the Lamborghini, and right on, Meg, not a house wine. I pick up my wine in the States, but I'm thinking about adding another show where I do a wine review too. So, yeah, Wine O'Clock Wednesdays. So, anyways, it's a good movie. Pamela Glover played, or Farrah Fawcett plays Pamela Glover, a tree hugger, a tree expert, and kidnaps her, and they go across country to make it believable. They pick up like Dr. Van Helsing, and they go across country in the ambulance. They're stopped. The cops stop them. they JJ gives them a story about the senator's wife, can't fly her, got to drive her cross country. And then another story he gives to the cops. She's a flashing victim. The two priests, Dean Martin and Samuel Davis Jr., they flashed her. They're perverts. Anyways, Victor has an alter ego called Captain Chaos, which at certain times appears in the movie. And they, yeah. Oh, God. It was like, yeah. So his alter ego, Captain Chaos, appears at certain times in the movie when JJ doesn't want him to show up. So, and I just remember that, like Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr., the two, oh God, Sammy Davis Jr.'s, or Dean Martin's character was a former race car driver, and they said that Sammy Davis Jr., their Ferrari's a two-seater, and Sammy Davis Jr. goes, well, we've got God as our co-pilot. And then Martin nudges him and said, hey, he obviously wasted out of his mind. It's a two-seater. Where's God going to sit? You'd have to watch it. You just have to watch the movie. And Roger Moore, basically he plays himself in the movie. He picks up various women along the way. He plays Seymour Goldfarb, heir to the Seymour Goldfarb girdle fortune, and his mother isn't too impressed by it. Just wants him to retire. Roger Moore thinks he's a spy. So, yeah, yo, Rob, glad you can join us. So, at the end of the movie, the ladies win. Like Jill Rivers, played by Adrienne Barbeau, and Maria Thatcher, played by Tara Buckman, win the race when Victor and J.J. McLaren have appeared to have won the race, have it all wrapped up. They're going to the finish line they're going to go punch their card when all of a sudden a dog falls into the river and somebody has to save it. And then Captain Chaos appears just as about to punch the card and dives in and saves the dog. And this enables the girls to punch the card and they win it. So, but it's a good, if you like this movie, what I liked about this movie when I rewatched it is that it is not politically correct. One of the things that I thought was funny that would never pass for today is the joke that Roger Moore makes to his mother. You know what your problem is, mother? They're Jewish, so they're of Jewish background. You know what your problem is, mommy? You're just too Jewish. So I don't think that joke would ever pass today. So, all right. So, yeah, but Cannonball Run, directed by Hal Needham. The Ambulance, the Ferrari, the Jackie Chan, the Japanese team actually has this like computerized car with a TV in it. So it's early 80s. Think of early 80s technology. So Japanese technology. So Peter Fonda stars in it too as like a biker. I almost forgot that scene where they like where the all the race car, the cannonballers all have to stop and for a while at this and sit out 15 minutes. Oh, hey, Jim. How's it going? Um, you missed our craft beer review called Swing Bridge Blonde. It's by Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. It was a good beer. So, and we're talking about Cannonball Run, the movie, 1981. So I already been through it. But the Cannonballers have to there was a delay and road work, so they have to find another route. But they're delayed about, I guess, about an hour, so they all have to stop. And then a motorcycle gang shows up, and everybody goes in and kicks some ass. And so, yeah. But in the end, yeah, the ladies win. But there is a sequel to it. So, yeah. So, anyways, switching gears here. Last week we talked about, oh, God. Oh, hey, Christy, how are you? So, anyways, yeah. Oh, I got one on the go, Rob. So, all right, right there. Time for there. Throw out a random harmonica solo. Last week we talked about the Brooklyn Brawler, Steve Lombardi. Now we're going to talk about Corporal Kirchner. He was a preliminary wrestler, debuted in 1980. He was with the WWE or WWF Christy, show us some likes. Rob, Christy, show us some likes, show us some love. There you go. He was trained by Vern Gagne, owner of the AWA. He was Corporal Kirchner, Michael Kirchner was Corporal Kirchner from 86 to 87. Or no, from 1985 to 87. Thank you. And he started as a preliminary wrestler, as a jobber, until that's when he has a background in. Had a former military career in the USA Army as a paratrooper, 82nd Airborne Division. He left the Army in early 1985 or 84, or stints in yeah. So anyways, he works as a jobber as R.T. Reynolds. That's until Vince McMahon discovers, oh, he's got a background. He's from the 82nd Airborne Division, paratrooper, all that other badass shit. So Vince McMahon discovers this and renames him Corporal Kirchner. Now, I thought this was supposed to be like their new version of Sergeant Slaughter, but that wasn't to be. So Corporal Kirchner goes on a couple of winning streaks. He's thrown into a feud with Nikolai Volkov at the time. So, and the two meet at WrestleMania 2 in a flag match, and Kirchner wins. So, yeah. So yes. So Kirchner. I remember the vignettes. It's all posted. I posted vignettes of I posted videos of Corporal Kirchner on the Blogcast page and on my regular page, as I did Cannonball movie review videos for Cannonball Run on the Blogcast page and again the page, so you can see what I mean. So, is Mr. Bates out there? This is right up his alley because I think he'll remember Corporal Kirchner. All right, let me. Yeah. Oh, what's that? So, anyways, getting back to Corporal Kirchner, he oh he he was a WWF wrestler from 85 to 87 around, you know. So anyways, he was considered a very tough man. Um, all the wrestlers considered him a real life tough guy, but he was also very stiff in the ring. And his career suffered for that because a lot of like WWF wrestlers were reluctant to work with the guy. So throughout 1987, he was used as basically as a jobber. And then late 1987, he was suspended actually for failing a drug test and quits WWF. He had a brief run in Stu Hart's Stampede Wrestling as Colonel Kirchner. So, and then splits for Japan, where he had a successful run until like 1994. And then he joined Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling from 1995 to 2002. And in 2004, he retires from wrestling. His finishing moves were the Airborne Slam, the Corporal Clutch. He also went under the other ring names as Axe, Colonel Kirchner, which we touched on right there, Leatherface, Super Leatherface, and Freddy Krueger. And he was billed for was from Fort Bragg, Indiana. So, and I have like videos of him on my Facebook page and the blog, and Big Jim's House Facebook Blogcast page. So, oh boy, yeah. And I thought, since watching him, he's supposed to be the new WW, supposed to be the new versions of like Sergeant Slaughter. But now he was a couple of years ago he was believed to be dead and passed away, and the WWF even acknowledges this on, I think, either like Raw or SmackDown. And then somebody reached out to Michael Kirchner and his mom. His mom actually reached out to the WWF and told him, no, he's alive. He's very much alive and well. And so, and Kirchner reached out himself and said, yeah, I'm alive and well. I'm just truck driving. I'm flattered that everybody remembers me. He was supposed to be in a battle royal or a gimmick battle royal a couple of years ago. Bates, you remember this? Like gimmick battle royal, old school, like WWF. But he was even advertised as it, but last minute something happened. He backed out. And so, Eric Fredette, glad you could join us tonight, Eric. Earlier in the blogcast, I did a review of a craft beer review of Swing Bridge. It was a good beer by Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. All right. So, switching gears here from another athlete, Pete Rose, who was actually who was actually a Hall of Famer in the celebrity wing. So, I did the easiest 4 hours I could ever do today. So, again, I've posted videos of Pete Rose on my regular page and the blogcast page, as well as Corporal Kirchner videos, the new WKRP in Cincinnati and Cannonball Run. Oh, well, hold on. I took off. Yeah, well, okay. Well, if you mean this, I took off the dressing. It stings. It doesn't sting. I mean, I basically rescued a couple of supervisors from a buffalo stampede outside of Waterville. You should see the buffalo. They didn't go down. They went down, 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 down. So, yeah. Show me some likes for that. So, yeah, Pete Rose. Oh, Kevin. Give a shout out to Kevin Ewer. Kevin, if you just joining us, I did a craft beer review of Swing Bridge Blonde Ale by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. And it was a good beer. Tangy, a little sweet, hopsy. And I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, 3.5, 4 out of 5 stars. So I also, well, did some birthday shout outs too. So anyways, Pete Rose's career highlights: batting average of a 303, hits 4,256. Oh, what happened to my arm? Well, I rescued Blaine and Terry from water buffalo stampede outside of Waterville. So that happened on Friday. So, but no, I was changing one-star beers, shitty beers that I reviewed, Bitter Waitress. Exactly how it sounds. Washed and put away, wrote hard and put away wet. So, no, but I was, with my arm, I should have been wearing, like, I burned it. So, I should have been wearing, like, some protection, but I didn't. So, I was careless. No, hold on. Take that back. I was just misinformed. So, no, the one craft beer that I did that stands out as really shitty is Bitter Waitress. So, some of them are 3.5. Yeah. Yeah. Bitter Waitress was just like sewage water, putrid. Yeah. So, home run, Pete Rose's home runs, 160 home runs in his career. Runs batted in. Oh, I did say that. At least I didn't say it in so many words, but I said it. What the stars are. Okay. Bitter Waitress, I didn't say it in so many words, but at least I said it, though. It wasn't that good of a beer. Yeah. Naughty Otter? Oh, okay. I'll have to, try that and review it. It'll probably be in, it will probably, here I am. I've got a Budweiser shirt on. I'm drinking Coors Light. So, played for the Cincinnati Reds from 1963 to 1978. The Phillies. Oh no, I'll have to. Well, thanks for the suggestion of Naughty Otter. I'll have to get that out and I'll have to look for that in the liquor store next time I'm in there. Naughty Otter. So mental note up here. So So with Bitter Waitress, I remember that pretty well. That was like maybe 4 or 5 blogcasts ago. So anyways, home runs batted in, 1,314 runs. Played for the Cincinnati Reds from 63 to 78, the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, I think the best reviews are off the cuff and on the fly. So, I mean, anyways, yeah. The best reviews are you try the one, like I said, Kelly, like you try a beer and either you like it or you don't like it. You express your thoughts on it. That's what I'm doing. So, all right. So, anyways, looks like we're gonna. Okay. Yeah. So when he played from the Expos in 1984, Cincinnati Reds again from 84 to 86. Manager of the Cincinnati Reds from 1984 to 89. He was the three-time World Series champion in 1975, 76, and 1980. He's in the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. Suspended from baseball, Connor McLaren. Well, I'm glad he could join us, Connor. Earlier tonight. Hold on a sec. There's another random harmonica solo thrown out there. We were just talking about Pete Rose, his career highlights and lowlights. He was suspended, though, for gambling on baseball. And no Hall of Fame for him because they barred him from the Hall of Fame for that. And it's like, I think that's stupid. You're on your own time. Blow up the likes. That's great. Yeah. You're a huge baseball star, but you're on your own time. You're on your downtime. You're off time. You're away from the game. Nothing's wrong with gambling on games. Holy shit. In 1990, so. Oh, yeah. Really blowing up the likes there. So, right on. Thanks. So, anyways, 1998, 2000, he made WrestleMania appearances for the WWE. He took a tombstone. He was the guest ring announcer, and he took a tombstone pile driver from Kane. So in 2004, he was inducted into the celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame, and inducted by Kane, which is good. Yeah, at least he's in some sort of Hall of Fame. I mean, that's so much bullshit. Why suspend somebody for gambling? You're on your off time. You're not playing ball. You've got a day off. Like, what's wrong with gambling on baseball games? There's nothing wrong with that. So, as of today, since 2015, he's been working as a Fox Sports analyst for Major League Baseball. And he's been doing that since 2015, gainfully employed. So, yeah, but I mean, you shouldn't deny somebody entry into the Baseball Hall of Fame for like gambling issues. That's stupid. You're on your own. You're on your off time. I mean, fuck. Like, all right, hold on. One more random harmonica solo here. Okay. Oh shit. All right. All right. Well, thanks for the likes, people. All right. Anyways, we're gonna move on now. If you're, that stays with me. Hold on. Beer break. There. All right, beer break. Here we go. Yeah, all settled in. All right. Oh, by the way, everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. So, I worked. I know. I worked from like 3 till 7. It was the easiest 4 hours I've ever did. So, all right. Yeah. show the likes here. Right on. Um, who remembers Jimmy Page and who remembers David Coverdale? They teamed up. David Coverdale was the lead singer for Whitesnake, still active today. Jimmy Page, everybody knows him as the guitarist for Led Zeppelin. They teamed up in 1991 to form Coverdale Page. Why did I work today? Because it was extra money, extra cash. So that's why I work today. So anyways, they released their debut album in 1991. Coverdale Page. I posted videos of Coverdale Page for the song "Shake My Tree" and "Pride and Joy" on my Facebook page and the Blogcast page. It's released March '93. It goes to number 4 in the UK and number 5 on the US Billboard charts. It immediately sells 500,000 copies, which is gold, and then eventually goes to platinum. 1 million sold. Singles: "Pride and Joy," "Shake My Tree," "Take Me for a Little While." They didn't do a US tour because they did. There was no tour planned. Oops. Connor McLean. All right. Yes, I did. Okay, Tony. Hey, Tony, how are things working out between you and Monica? You guys seem like a really cool couple. Anywho, Coverdale Page, "Pride and Joy," "Shake My Tree." There was no American tour planned. They tested the waters first, but the ticket sales weren't there. So Coverdale Page did a series of Japan concerts. Like I said, they were active from 91 to 93. And Robert Plant didn't like David Coverdale. He had a name for him called David Coverversion. So the partnership ends in 1993 after 4 Japan concerts after the series. Oh, well, that's great, Tony. Great, I'm happy for you guys. Look, right on. So they don't hate each other. It just ends. It's just there's no plans to really work together again. No reunion tour. No, yeah. All right, yeah. All right. Shout out to everybody that supports Big Jim's House Blogcast Live. So yeah, I thought that Coverdale Page had some great tunes. Yeah. So, and anyways, years. Okay, and I've got videos from. Oh, Tony, there you. I mean, congratulations, Tony. She's a hottie. So, is she there with you, Tony? Is she watching? Why don't you tell her I said hello? I assume you've met Sean and her parents. Yeah. So, anyways, from this band to another surf guitar legend who died last Saturday night, Dick Dale. Died at age 81. He was a legendary guitarist, surf guitar legend. He played Fender guitars. He used reverb a lot. So, Tony, is this a lot like, where does Monica live? Like, and where do you live and where does Monica live? Is this like a different town, city relationship type deal? Wouldn't it be great if both of you lived in Port Elgin and had jobs in Port Elgin? So, okay, here's a shout out to Denise Marguerite Johnson, to Christy Nicole, to Rob Kennedy, to Tony Thorne, to Jocelyn Sweeney, to Connor McLaren, to Jim Weaver, to so Brian Bates, Shooter Bob, shout outs to every those guys. So you managed to tune in, make this entertaining. So yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Ottawa. All right. So Dick Dale, he is like he's the reverb king. Played left-handed guitar. Um, Best album was Surfer's Choice in 1962 on Deltone Records. Dale has played with like Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan. He's considered the father of heavy metal because of his loud amps and heavy gauge strings. He's a Kempo karate student for over 30 years. He's got he had health problems, so he endless touring. He kept on touring to the end of his life to pay for his medical costs, like diabetes, renal failure, and other health issues. Oh, I know, Kelly. Holy shit, you could write a movie on that. Fuck. Two high school kids in our 40s. Well, I'm in my late 40s. Next couple of weekends is my 49th birthday. It's a rom-com. Yeah, like one of those meet cute rom-com movies. Hell, fuck. That's a blogcast subject in its own. Tony and Monica. All right. Tony, you could you could write your own movie on that. Here's how it's going to go, though. The ad. Meet Tony. He's in Ottawa. Meet Monica. Or well, wait a minute. It is. It's like it's like a rom-com movie come to life. But I'm happy for you guys. So, but anyways, he kept on touring. 2009, he was inducted into the Musicians Hall of Fame in Nashville, Tennessee. 2011, he was inducted into the Surfing Walk of Fame in Huntington Beach, California. So, again, I posted videos of him and his legendary guitar on my Facebook page and the Blogcast page. So, shut. You know what? I just swallowed like some. God, I just swallowed some like marijuana. Fuck. Leftover. Hold on, guys. There we go. All right. There we go. There. Now we got a nice buzz going. All right. I know. It's just what kind of like rom-com movie is it? It's always like a Hollywood happy ending, you know. Before you know it, you two will be shacked up and married with a kid. So sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Holy shit. So no, I went to high school with Tony and Monica. And I hung around with Sean Bagshaw, Monica's brother. So kind of like a little bit. So Bagshaw would always be over at Ben Riviere's place on Crawford, just right down the street from me. So, yeah. We'll get to the review of the Dirt. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Fuck. Your hormone, hey, what you guys do on your own time is your business. So, all right. So anyways, there you go. Yeah, there you go, Tony. Like, yeah, lots of practicing. So, all right. So, anyways, we're moving on here. And if any of you want to own a land speeder, um, I just looked up how a land speeder works today. I posted that on the my Facebook page and the Blogcast page. Obviously, it's anti-gravity. Um, the X-34 speeder, that was the one they owned by Luke Skywalker, the beat up old land speeder in Star Wars. It's got the land speeder that Luke Skywalker owns, made by Soros Sub Corporation, and it was built with like repulsor lift engines augmented by 3 air-cooled thrust turbines, and it can hover up to a meter off the ground during driving. It travels smoothly over rough terrain. Um, the owners could choose like open air or sealed cockpit. It lacked combat capability, and yes, can work over water. So, and the X-34 sold new for 10,550 credits. Um, but yeah, right after this, um, and Luke Skywalker sold his for 2,000 credits to get like for him and Kenobi to get passage to Alderaan on the Millennium Falcon. So the land speeder, um, actually the Alliance, um, the Republic Alliance actually retrofitted these land speeders with like shooters on the side. So yeah, all right. Oh, pour another. So yeah, it's a real thing. So Tony's a good guy and Monica's a sweet girl. So yeah, and it's a rom-com movie in the making. So I know. It was like what, 30 years after high school that you kids hooked up. Went right on. Happy for you. So um, now we'll get to my review rant on The Dirt. Shit. I watched this last night with Denise, and okay, where is it down here? Okay. I have, oh shit. Okay. It's called The Dirt Motley Crue. All right. Hold on here. All right. This is going to be. So, anyways, I'll tell you something. Okay. It's The Dirt. It's got like pictures, like, fuck. All right. Here we go. That's the band right there. Motley Crue. And we're, okay. Tommy Lee. Let me find a good picture in here. Fuck. There's another one. Fuck. And hold on here. But I mean, I'll tell you something. I grew up with this band, and we like if you and bought their records and everything. So when I saw this movie last night, I was anticipating. I wasn't expecting much. Um, Vince Neil consists of Nikki Sixx, the bass player, founder, Vince Neil, vocals, Mick Mars, Tommy Lee. Oh my God. I mean, there are so many inaccuracies in this movie. It's okay. Home Sweet Home, Wild Side, Girls, 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 Live Wire, Shout at the Devil, Piece of Your Action. I mean, there's so many inaccuracies in this movie. It's not funny. Um, the hair. I got to start off with the hair. It's too short. Bad wigs all around. especially in Mick Mars. So they had longer hair than that, guys. Like, I mean, okay. And they didn't show the original lead singer, Odin, with his white glove. They just showed a guitarist that Mick Mars told to get lost. So, and Vince Neil's accident where he kills Razzle, the drunk driving accident, he did not drive a Corvette. He drove a 1972 Ford Pantera. They got that wrong. When Vince Neil quit or fired from the crew, from Motley Crue, he didn't he wasn't sitting in a bar. He was racing. I know because I read the book. Vince Neil's daughter, Skylar, who died from cancer, he didn't get the call. He wasn't sitting in a bar getting the call saying your daughter's in the hospital and she needs you. He was on a racetrack when he got the call. He wasn't sitting in a bar, so you got that wrong. Tommy Lee and Heather Locklear. Pamela Anderson doesn't exist in the dirt. So I don't know what it was the total, he didn't meet Heather Locklear at anyways, Doc McGee, their manager, and his name escapes me now. So Doc McGee, when he first introduces himself in the crew, goes, I managed Kiss, Bon Jovi, the Scorpions. Wrong. You didn't do that yet. Doc McGee didn't do that yet. Okay? Pat Travers was his first client, and then Motley Crue was his second client. He manages the Scorpions, Kiss, Bon Jovi a few years after the crew. And with the issue of Doc McGee getting fired, he didn't get fired. He introduced Nikki to his estranged mother, and Nikki fires him. He didn't get fired then. He got fired at the Moscow Music Peace Festival because Bon Jovi got more pyro than Motley Crue. And it was Tommy Lee that decked him, and they all fired him. So it was and they gloss over the fact that Doc McGee's a convicted drug smuggler. 40,000. He was arrested for trafficking 40,000 pounds of marijuana, but he gets out of it by promising the judge, I'll start a foundation, an anti-drug foundation, and that's when he funds the and sets up the Moscow Music Peace Festival with Ozzy Osbourne, Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, Skid Row, Gorky Park, and I think Scorpions or whatever. But this is when they fire Doc McGee at this festival over in Russia. Hey Julie, over in Russia, and the crew were upset because they weren't allowed to use pyro, and John Bon Jovi was. So there's another point. Okay. What else? Oh yeah. During the Dr. Feelgood era, there are no where are the Nasty Habits? Those are the backup singers. Okay. Did they not exist? And then also, did Pamela Anderson not exist? The reunion with Vince Neil. It did not happen in a bar. They didn't all get together in a bar again. Yeah, okay, hold on there, Rob. Fuck. All right. Oh, I'm feeling it, believe me. They didn't all get together in a bar. Okay, that's another inaccuracy. they got together in the Hyatt hotel with Vince and his manager and Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee with their manager, Alan Kovac. And they negotiated a return. And, okay, John Corabi is just shown, it has a non-speaking role. So, in essence, this, like, I mean, a lot of this stuff happened, but they got it wrong over the way it happened. So, Tommy Lee, yeah, there was no lead singer. The original lead singer, Odin, which I read about in the Dirt, that's not in the Dirt, the movie, but the guitarist is. And so, all right. Oh, God. I've already, like, swallowed some, like, weed. So, yeah. So, oh, God. We're probably, oh, wow, we're going on 90 minutes here. Holy shit. Longest I've ever gone. Yeah. So, and where the party where Hanoi Rocks and the crew were partying, David Lee, oh yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. His accent shit. Hair is perfect, but the accent shit. Like I said, the actor that played Mick Mars. Oh yeah, all right. The actor that played Mick Mars. Wow, very bad wig, and you had longer hair back then. And Mick Mars didn't play like that guitar; he played an Epiphone. So, and it's just there's way lots of inaccuracies. Big gulps, wash it down. Oh yeah, okay, I will. But like I said, in the Dirt, a lot of those happened, but that's not the way it happened. So, Nikki Sixx's early years, they don't show the scene where he goes into a record store with an empty like a guitar case and steals like a bass and walks out. Where's that? They just gloss over a lot of stuff. And Doc McGee does not have a tattoo on his forearm. So it seemed like it was like small budget Netflix. I mean, come on. Fuck. A lot of it's embellished. Well, I mean, I grew up with Motley Crue. I bought their records, Girls, 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 Dr. Feelgood, Shout at the Devil, Generation Swine. It just, they made the mistake of like, oh, God. They either Vince Neil fired or was quit. And they went on with John Corabi. And it just, yeah, hold on here, guys. Oh, right on. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Tiffany, I'm glad you can join us tonight. Yeah. All right. So anyways, oh yeah, well, I've already like it feels good after today. So The Dirt, it's a good popcorn movie, good rock and roll movie. It's just filled with like a lot of inaccuracies that the real Crew fan, I mean, you can't take it seriously. So, all right. Oh, so we're going on. Holy shit, we're going on. Yeah, show the likes, everybody. Right on. Yeah. All right. So show me the likes and the love. So, yeah. Well, we talked about the new WKRP in Cincinnati, the Cannonball Run retro review. Hold on here. Just all right. Oh no, I can handle it, Kelly. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So, anyways, we talked about uh, Corporal Kirchner of the WWE, career highlights of Pete Rose, said goodbye to Dick Dale, legendary surf guitarist, taught you how the land speeder works. My inspirational quote: "Don't wish it were easier, just wish you were better," and that's by Jim Rohn. So, oh yeah, if you smoke it, they will come. Ah, god damn. Hold on. Means I got to go out to the reserve tomorrow and get, or next weekend and get pot. Ah. So yeah, all right. So, and I did my rant review on the internet on the dirt. So all right, well, give me some likes and shout outs. So I want to give a shout out to all the people that watched tonight. Yeah. So Big Jim's House Blogcast has come a long way. Yeah, we did the weekend recap. So Michelle, oh, we're just about to sign. I was just about to sign off here. Michelle, how are you? Michelle, are you still at work? So, uh, so anyway, yeah, just ooh. Have I ever started a fire? Well, fuck. I'm not going to admit it on here to you. Uh, well, yeah. Now that that's legal, like I mean, so, uh, but it, but it feels really good. So, um, free. Oh well, yeah. If you can get it, go for it. Free pot for everybody watching. So did that. Talked about Coverdale Page, Dick Dale, how a land speeder works. We went into my Motley Crue, the Dirt review. Um, so I'm holy shit. We went for 90 minutes tonight. I didn't think I could do that, but I did it. I didn't think I could ever do that. So um, Denise and I got to make a trip to the reserve to next weekend for, you know, I was wondering. Okay. Ah, shit, man. Yeah, you're right. Do have to keep it lit. I get so wrapped. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive because quick. Tell me what 2011 19 take away 11. What's that? Come on. 19 take away 11. Ah, come on. All right. It's a milestone. No, 50 is a milestone. Once I get to 50 blogcasts, I got to start taking this shit seriously. So, um, oh yeah. All right. Well, fuck. 8 years ago this week, I was the victim of a texting driver, along with two other drivers. Thanks, guys. Yeah, 8 years ago this week, I had a 2001 Mazda Protege, good little car. Fuck. And long story short, I was dropping off my brother's girlfriend to her work. My Greg Brown and Jolynn, dropping off Jolynn to work at like the RMH building in Sarnia. And I was just leaving. I was going up Wellington and crossing Moreland Road on a green light when all of a sudden, bam! I was, along with me and two other people, I was hit by a texting driver who ran a red light. And my car was totaled and wrecked forever, gone. So please do not text and drive. It is 1 second that will cost you maybe your car and maybe your life. It's not worth it. Shut your phone off when you drive, or put it on flight mode or anything. So, all right, people. It is, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I know. We all had, as I found out, it was a her, actually. I didn't know it at the time. I was fortunate enough to, it was like I got hit. I found my phone and I collected my senses. I was said, well, none of my bones are broken. I'm still alive. So I called my insurance company at the accident scene, and then I called my mom because my girlfriend and my brother were, oh shit, damn it. My girlfriend and my brother were at my mom's place expecting me for dinner. And yeah, she did, but we all had no fault insurance, so my insurance went up because of it. But she hit me and two other people, and I thought and I was wandering around the accident. They corralled me and said, you got to go to the hospital. And I was like looking at this one guy who I thought was the driver, and it's just this one girl was crying her eyes out, and I didn't realize she was the driver that hit me. So, but later that night, I had my girlfriend came over from the States, and my brother and was there at my mom's place, and we were all dinner. I managed to do dinner. My brother picked me up at the hospital. I didn't want to go, even though I went. And I got a loaner card later that night. But do not text and drive. It's not a joke to me, man. It is like it's 1 second. You laugh now, but all right. Enough of that. I'm signing off. So I will see you guys next Friday. Inspirational quote: do not wish it were easier. Wish you were better. By, oh God, who's it by? Jim Rome. So anyways, everybody, I want you to have a good night. Stay safe. Be back next Friday. And cheers, everybody. Drink up. Bye.